Okay, so today we will talk about week 7 previous year assignment. So obviously I am very sorry because my date was a little bit delayed. So okay, fine. So today we will talk about week 7 as previous year assignment 7 questions, and I found that there is I think 4 questions. So maybe we can go a little bit slowly and we can have a little bit of preview of that lecture whatever sir was detailing in that previous classes in the week 7 classes, and after that we can come for the questions here. Okay, so in that question I can tell you, actually I just make here some blank spaces so that we can write something on that, like based on the lectures what he was doing there. And after that I can show you that there was some questions, only 4 questions were there. One question was like that, write a program to shorter string in lexicographic order, and the write a program in this reverse order, like the reverse of that lexicographic order. And then there is one programming was there that we need to fill up that program so that we can have the result. So there is a program like that, and what will be the answer for this result, and what will be the value of x, 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 y, 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 z, z, z in this case. So that is the case. So these two are the questions, and then there is a third question is like that. Suppose we have a full tree in that case. I mean, among these 3 questions there was one question, and another one is there that in Pure traversal and Pure traversal question. So these are the cases. Now, but before, I mean, there are these 4 questions were there. So first of all, I can start from the lexicographic order first, because lexicographic order I can see that as this is the last session, like not last session, but for the week 7 there was already 2 TAs I have already taken the classes, and maybe they have already given the solution of these previous year questions as well. So in the previous year question paper I can tell you one thing. So for this lexicographic order thing, so for this lexicographic order thing, like in that question, in the previous year question, there was something like something F, A, G. I mean, there is a little bit big string is there, and they are asking that what will be the next permutation of that lexicographic order. I mean, one after one permutation, what will be the lexicographic order of this word? So this type of question is there. So maybe I hope that this type of question has already described by these previous 2 TAs. So what I will do today, I will do a little bit different one. Like lexicographic order will be there is no problem. But what I will do, let's say I am having a string of the numbers. Like let's say I am having some mine, name, each, like that. There is a string. Okay, so there are 3 words in that string. So what I will do, I will try to make a program where we can have a lexicographic order of these words. So of these words means, like you can see, if I write the lexicographic order of this string, this whole string, and this whole string will be like, this is one word, this is second word, this is third word, right? So among these 3 words, what will be the lexicographic order among these 3 words? So for this case, it will be very simple. You can see lexicographic order means, okay, I should mention what is lexicographic order. Lexicographic order means, like this is exactly similar how our dictionary is working. So in that dictionary B2, I mean like some language to another language, the translator is known as dictionary. So in that dictionary, if I want to find one word or one letter, so for that dictionary case, what is happening here? Let's say A, B, C. There is a combination of this number. So if I am having A, B, C, then the thing is that at the very first A will be there, then B, then C. So similarly, let's say I am having father, then mother. So for these 2 cases, at the very first, as this is F is less than M in our ABCD A to Z like ordering. So for this case, this will be in the first order and this will be in the second order, right, in the lexicographic order. Now let's say I am having sister, so sister will have the third one. So this is the lexicographic order. Why? Because F is smaller than M is smaller than X. So and then let's say I am having shape. So if I am having shape, then you can see S and S both are matching at the very first letter. Then we will go for the next letter. Next letter means what is next letter here? Here the next letter is I and here it is H. So if you just remember the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So that means this will come first and then this will come, right? So for this case, this will be third and for this case, it will be fourth. Now let's say I am having another word which is S, H, A, B, like that. I mean the one random word. So for this case, you can see that, so 1, 2 is fixed, that is no problem. But among these three, I can see all are starting from S. Now, among these two, these two are starting from H and then A. This up to these words it is same. Now we will compare these two. So now you can see B is former than P. So that means for this case, third will be this one, and then this will be fourth one, and then this will be fifth. So what is important here, I mean this is the lexicographic order, means like you have to see at the very first the smallest one, then there is smallest, largest means I am talking about the ordering of that A, B, C, D to Z. So this type of things. So for this case you can see here F, as F is smaller than M, so father will be at the very first, then mother will be there, then sister is there, but as I have seen here, sister, then shape, then let's say it is shape, yeah, so shape and then SHAP or whatever. So you can see here, as I told, S are same, but you can see here I, H, H. So H are same, A are same. So we will go for the P and P. Now you can see B is smaller than P. So this will be in the third position, this will be in fourth position, and I is obviously greater than H, so it will be like fifth position. So this type of thing will be there. So this is the lexicographic order for us word, I mean for some letters within that word, right? Now what, and this type of problem has already solved maybe by the other two PS. So for today's class, what we will do, we will have one string. Let's say there is a string. So for that string, let's say I am having that I am, or let's say my name is this. So this is there a string. Now in that string, what will be the lexicographic order of this string? If I want to have a lexicographic order of that string, then how it will order? It will order like at the very first, I will check I, A and P. Among these three, A is smaller, so that means M will come. Then I will come. Then Papia will come. So this type of order I need in my programming. Okay. So and as you can see here, A, I, P, all three are different. So obviously we will not check the second one. But let's say I am having I, am, then apple or something like that. So for this case, what will happen? At the very first we will check the first one, and first one is for this case this will be first or this will be first. So we don't know what will be the first. So for this case we will check for M and P. Then we can see AM will be first, then apple will come, then I will come. So this type of ordering we will see. So one programming should be there where we can have a string, and inside that string we will check whether that string is coming in the lexicographic order or not. And if I want a lexicographic order, then what will be the answer for this case? and one. So this program we will do, and then there will be a second program. So let's say the same thing is there, but in the reverse order, like reverse lexicographic order. So for this case, what will happen? Obviously, at the very first Papaya will come, then I will come, then am will come. So in that order, we will make a program. Okay. So but in the previous year question, as I already mentioned, in the previous year question, there was like something ordering, some letters were there in that word, and we are going to do the what will be the next permutation of this lexicographic order, or what will be the previous permutation, something like that. So this type of program is simple, and this is also simple, but this has already maybe explained by the other two TAs. So that's why I am just going to do here that in a sentence there are some words and how we can make a lexicographic order of this ordering of these words. And the similar thing is for the reverse of this order. So reverse means at the very first the larger value will come, and then the smaller, and like that, smaller. So this will be our first work. Then we will do something on the, okay, let's do that one at the very first, and after that we will go for the next one. So I think I have written the program, and the program is very simple. You can see the program here. This is only 1 or 2 line program. So I think you understand the problem. So to have a better understanding, maybe I can write here the example. So I will have a string like thing as I will explain what is the meaning of this programming. But the thing is, at the very first, the string is like my name. Okay, my name is anything like whatever, like that. And this will be in a lexicographic order I want, and in the next one I want this in a reverse lexicographic order. So if I want it in a lexicographic order, then what will be the answer? The answer will be Annie will come first, then N. Name will come, my will come, and is will come here. So that should be our lexicographic order, right? So just see that program. Program means like there is one name like my stream. Okay, like I just mentioned here, one stream name, my stream, and input is like that enter a string. So input means obviously you have already known about these things, that what is input and what is preinter statement. So input means like if I were going to write something in that input bracket, then whatever it will be there in the quotation, that will pop up in my terminal. So this is that input enter a string. Okay. Now words. So in that case, okay, as I told you that input a string, so that means we will just write a string like thing, and if I just want to see the value of my string, type of my string, so that means it will come as a string, str, right? But now I just want to do a splitting of these things. Why I just want a splitting? Because I just want a ordering of this name so that I can have a lexicographic order. So to have the splitting, I will just write here my string split. Right? My string split means whatever the string will be there, that will be splitted in the numbers, words. So now that I just used one for loop. Why for loop is there? Because I just want all the words. Okay. So words is like, what will be words here? Words will be like word dot lure for word in my string dot split. So I will explain what is word dot lure here. Let's say I am having here my name is Annie. Now you can see here, if you see it a little bit carefully, then I have written here MYNAMEIS, all are in small letter, but A and N, these two are in a capital letter, and then again NEI, all are small letter. So now you can see there is a combination of small letter as well as capital letter. Now, if it is a combination of a small letter and capital letter, there is a problem. There may be a problem in Python to understand what I will do with that small letter and capital letter. So Python is not. Python is very case sensitive of that lowering case and uppering case. So to avoid this problem, we will do a word.lower. Word.lower will do what? It will just do the lowercase of all these uppercase words. Okay. So here uppercase letter. So wherever the letter will be in the uppercase, that will again convert in the lowercase. So that Python will not have any problem in that lowercase uppercase sorting. So at the very first, what we need some words, and we need one string. Within that string we need some words, and we will just split these words, and we will see what will be the sorting of these words, and then we will make these words as a combination. But if Python itself will differentiate that capital letter and small letter a little bit differently, and if it will work differently, then we will not have the ordering what we want. So for this case, we will just write here word.lower, so that if there is any lowercase in our string, in our sentence, that will be converted to the uppercase. If there is any uppercase, that will be converted in the lowercase. So that word.lower. Okay. So word.lower is there. Then for word in my string split. Then we told that okay, we will just split all the words, and then if I will find some uppercase, then we will just convert that one in lowercase. That's why this word is coming. Word will come. Now simply we will just short it. Why we will short it? Because we just want here to sorting. You can see here NA, then IS. Why it is like that? Because A and I, among these two, A is smaller than I. Then I is smaller than M is smaller than N. So we will have to sort. So we have just mentioned what will be the words, and then we will just sort these words. Then words.sort is simply the one which will give the sorting of that word. Then we will just print here the sorted words are, and then we will have another one for loop, so that we can just print it in how we have given in our programming. The same format we will have. Like you can see here, print word. Like for word in words, print word. That means we will just going to print these words in a sorted form in the lexicographic order form. So maybe we can have a small So maybe we can have a small running of this program. You can, for this program running, you can have for programming writing, we need to go inside that adapter, and after that we will just run that. So here you can see from lexi1 import start. So if I will just write that one, then what it will pop up? It will pop up that enter a string. So okay, there is a one /n I just put it. So a /n means that will come in a new line. So here we will have a enter a string. Then there will be a new line. In new line we will just write something. So enter a string. Let's say I am having one sentence. Whatever it was there. Okay. So let's say I am writing here capital M. My name is Annie. Then you can see the sorted words are. Why it is written here? Because I just already mentioned here print, then the sorted words are. The sorted words are, then what it is coming? At the very first Annie is coming. Why? Because A is coming first, then E's will come, then M will come, and then N. That means my name. So whatever we want, that is coming here. So now let me write here another name. Let's say, sorry. So let's say I am having one thing like This is very good course or something. Okay, and another cause. Why I just put here CAUSC. Okay. Now you can see here course cause. These two are there, but the thing is that A will come first and O will come second, then G will come, I will come, then T will come, and then V will come. So at the very first course and cause, among these two maybe one will come first and other will come second, that we can't understand. But as a lexicographic order means what? At the very first we will take the C1. If C1 is there common for both these two words, then we will go for the next letter, which is A here for cause and O here for course. So A is smaller than O, so that means at the very first A will come and then course will come. Now again we can write another example. Another example, let's say I am having father and mother and sister and shape, not and actually, okay. If I will write and then you can see what will happen, shape and sister, like that. So obviously and all the A will come first because these are the same thing. Then father will come, then the mother will come, then shape will come because H is there and after that there is HI. So C's will come. So this is the shorted words in the lexicographic order. So I know this type of things are not there in your assignment case, but the assignment case has maybe already discussed by other two TAs. So that's why I am just giving a little bit different one, where we can just make a lexicographic order where all, within a string, if there is a string and there is a collection of number of words in that string, how these words will be represented in a lexicographic order. So that's what we are just seeing here. Okay, now as I told you that if I want to have the reversing of that order, so if I want to have a reversing of this order means at the very first N should come, then my should come, then I, then A. So if this type of things are there, then what we will do? We will just simply write here reverse equals to true. Because we are just doing here the difference in the sorting case. So if for the sorting case, if I will write here reverse equals to true, that means all the sorted things, whatever we are giving here, that will be sorted in the reverse order. So that's what we want here as a reverse lexicographic order. So that is not exactly lexicographic order, but reverse of that. So reverse of that means at the very first the highest one will come, then the lowest, lower one, then lower one, then lower one. So if I do that one, and let's say I am just going to write this one again. Yes. So enter a string. So enter a string is same exactly. Maybe I can write here my name is Annie. Sorry. So what it should be right now? It should be right now that the N will come first, then M will come, then I, then A. See here that N is coming, then M, then I, then N. Why? Because I just mentioned here reverse of true. Reverse equals to true. Now we will just give that next example, whatever we are just having there. This one. Yes. So if I will have this example, then you can see that sister, shape, mother, father. So that will be exactly opposite of this. So let's say yes. So sister will come first, then shape will come, then mother, then father, and then and. Okay. So now if I have another one, let's say shape. So let's say said is also there. So shape. So now you can see sister is coming first, then shape is coming, then said is coming, then mother, father, and. So this type of things are there. So lexicographic means, as I already told, there was there lexicographic means at the very first the smaller letter will come, then the greater letter, then greater letter, then greater letter. So that can obviously done by the help of the sorting of that words, right? So this can be done. And the next one will be like, if I just wonder reverse of this lexicographic order, then what will be the answer? So for this reversing, we will just write here words dot short, then reverse equals to true. So if reverse equals to true, that means it will come as reverse order. And if I will just remove that reverse equals to true, that will come as the lexicographic order, whatever I should have. So this is coming as the first question. Obviously this first question was exactly not similar as that one. So you can see here, write a program to sort a string in lexicographic order and in reverse order also. Okay. Yeah. So now the second question we can have, we want to add a function length, right? We want to add a function length to the class node that implements user defined.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes.
For interruption.
Yes.
Madam.
Hello.
Madam, actually in the previous code I have a small doubt. Can you just go to the code?
Yes.
Okay. Madam, like so in the second, in the second line, you have wrote a birds is equal to bird dot lower, right? So bird is like the bird is keyword of Python, or it's an like normal user defined thing?
Yeah, it's already given. Like word is itself inbuilt there. You can see here I did not mention word anywhere in that program. What is means by word, right? So it will automatically given that word is just like a word. Whatever it is, like my is word, name is word. That it is already given there in the I mean it is inbuilt. So that's why I just use this word name here to split my string in word by word things. Then we will just sorting them. Yeah.
Okay, so you mean to tell that word is an inbuilt keyword of Python, right?
Yes.
And generally, if you come to fifth line, you have wrote a syntax like for word in words.
Yeah.
Generally for loop in Python, like as I have seen the lectures, it is written something like for I in range kind of thing, right?
Yes, yes.
Then generally that I will defaultly take each value from range kind of thing.
Yes.
So similarly here, word is taking each word from the each word from the words.
Words, yes. Because we just
so here I'm getting doubt, ma'am. Like how can we use like a keyword of Python as a normal thing?
No, see here what is happening, words equals to, so let's say it is like my name is Annie, this is the input of our case. So for this case, this is the my string, this is my string, right? So
yes.
Yeah, so my string will be here, this whole one. Now the same, just forget about this line because this is just a loading and uppering case. Okay, so forget about this one. Just in that for loop case, what is happening in our simple Python case, if I'm writing for I range, let's say 1 to 10. So what does this is?
Yes.
This means that I will have the value, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 9. So
9.
Yes. So at the very first, just see this line. This line is nothing but my string dot split. So what it will do? It will split, right? So
based on spaces. So if I give a sentence, at every space it will be splitting.
Yeah, it will split. So it will split means right now it will come as like M Y N A M E, like that it will split. So my string dot split will be there. There will be a range of, just like here 1 to 10. So there was a range of numbers. So here I will have a range of letters. Now word will just make a sentence. Make a word. So word means what? It will make my as my. It is not make a letter differently. It will make a sentence. Whatever it was there, you can see there is a space here. So whenever it will see a space, then it will come as a word, like my is there, so it will come, it will define as a word. Then a space, as space is present here, so that means it will understand, okay, up to that there is one word. Then name, there is no space there, so that means it will just simply make a word. Then there is a space, and after that space there is I and is. So for this case our words will be like my name is an, this type of things. So it is different because word is already inbuilt. So it gives a meaning that whenever we will have a space, because we know that my is a word, name is a word, but Python does not know what is the word, what will be the word. But word will be like whenever we will have a space, whenever we will have a space, there only we will have a word. Now we can have that words means, right? What words means now in our case, words will be nothing but a string. Previously
Yes.
it was a total string, but right now words will be like my name is an. So this will be there. Now we will just do simply words dot sort. That means right now our words are like my name is Annie. These four are my words, and we are just going to sort it. So sort it means, like, obviously sorting is you understand that Annie will come first,
Yes. Yes.
then is will come, then my will come, and then name will come. So these are there. Okay, that fine. So that means our words will come as my name is Annie. Now if I write here words dot sort, then what will happen? These four words will be sorted. So we will just
Yes.
have the sorted version of this. If I will have the sorted version of this, then I will have the sorted words of this. Now what I am doing? Now I am doing the for loop to print my words. So print my
Yes.
words, because we want to print the words. So that's why for word in words, words means what? Words where my name is Annie.
My
Now
name is, yes.
and so now we just want to have a for loop to print that one. So line number 5 and 6 is nothing but to print the to print the word in a for loop. I just
But
mentioned here. Yeah. So this is that case. So word inbuilt is a function, defined a function which is knowing as whenever we will have a space, we will just stop by making a word, and we will see that, okay, if there is one space, that means I am having one word, and in the whenever I will have next space, I will have a next word, like that. And then words means I can write here anything. That words I can write here, let's say papaya, that is also fine. That is not a big deal. That the same thing will come here. If I write here papaya, that is also fine. You can see.
Madam, your screen is not visible, ma'am.
Oh, okay. The screen is not visible.
I can see only all the users and yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Yeah. So you can see here that I just changed here the name of words as papaya. So that is also fine, no problem on that. So if you just run
Yes.
that one, so you can see here, let's see, then this, then it will come as sister, safe, said, mother, father, and. So this is a simply name. But word I can't change it in any other name because it is inbuilt thing. Because I want the lexicographic order as a word one. It is not that I want the lexicographic order for each and every letter. I want each and every word as a lexicographic order. So that's why I just mentioned here as word.
Okay. And one more doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
So in the same one, like in the fifth line.
Yeah.
So generally, for suppose if I want to assign a name for variable, I can't use inbuilt functions, right? I can't write, for suppose if I want to write your name, Papia,
Yeah.
word is equal to Papia. I can't write that kind of syntax, right?
No.
Can I write?
No. Word equals to papiya, that word is inverted, it's a sentence. Just like split. You can't write here split or something, let's say least. But, or a string, str, you can't write as a simple one. Like word equals to papiya, you can write. Okay, I can do one thing. I can just simply print. I will not write here this thing, for loop. I will just write, what is that? Yeah. So I just want to write, let's say I just want here another name. Let's say I am having uh, x. So x equals to sort of this. So I just want to print here x. And
Yes.
I don't want these lines. So then you can see, then you can see there is none. Why there is none? Because the sorted words are x and there is no sorted of that. Like, okay, so here I will just write in the sorted forms of words. See? So,
Okay.
yeah. So for this case, I just want a sorted form of words. So for this case, this is nothing but making the word. Sorry. Okay, it is this one. So it is just like a making the word in the line number 5. You can see line number 5 and 6 is nothing but making a word, making that
Yes.
sentence in a word like thing, and I am just going to print this sentence in a word like form. So word like form. So for this case, we will just have a for loop to call all the words, whatever it is given present in papiya, and I will just call these words inside the papiya, and I will print all the word here. If I will,
Okay.
so 5 and 6 is nothing but to print the all the sentences. If I just line number 3 is what? Line number 3 is just giving the sorting, but it is
Yeah,
not a
yes,
function.
that I understood.
So fifth and sixth line is giving for the printing of all the word in a form, like a word form. So
Okay.
for a word form, I just need a for loop where it will be word in papiya and then print of word, because all the
Okay.
words I need to print.
Yes. Actually, from your discussion, then I understood that for suppose if I use a range function with for loop, I can use any letter like for I in range of 1 to 10 or J in range of 1 to 10. But exclusively if I'm working with this
Simple
sentences and words
order,
in
yeah. So or word is
lexicographic
itself.
order,
Uh-huh.
word is essential. If I instead of word, if I write a for I in Papia, print I, so it won't show output, right?
No, so that means it will be there, na? So see, if I will write here I, then it will not understand what is I, because I just want a word like thing. So word, it will not make a word like thing. It will, do you understand? Like word, it will not make. I want the string as a word, but it will not make a
Okay.
word like thing.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, I understood. Thank you. You can go
You
ahead.
can print I.
Yeah, you can print, let's say. Yeah, so name word is not, oh yes, so okay.
Yes, print here.
Yeah, so obviously it will see some error, because for in my string dot split in which direction, that it is not mentioning. So I mean, like,
What if I mention I dot lowercase and here instead of print word, if I write print I
oh
dot
yes,
lowercase
it should be I. Yes.
and top also I dot lowercase. Yes, ma'am.
That is also fine. Okay, so the same
Okay.
is there, but
Okay.
yeah, but
Yeah,
for,
yeah. No, now I got my doubt clear. Previously, I was thinking that
no.
you have used that word,
Yes,
right?
no,
That
no,
is
no,
an
no,
inbuilt
no, no, no,
keyword.
no, no, no. Word
Yeah.
where we can write, yeah. So I can be anything, or J, K, like that. It can be anything. Yeah. So
Yes, I
the
got, I
thing
got.
is
You can
that,
go to.
yeah, the thing is that we will just make this one, and if I will not make this, okay, fine. So I, J, K, word is just for the
Yes.
simplification of that number. I mean the
Yeah,
nomenclature.
that's what
That
I'm
word is
asking.
word. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Now it is clear, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. So okay, fine.
Madam, like one more thing. So actually, I have already posted in the discussion post, but there was no reply. Like, do we have to do coding in the exam? Like, they will
Yeah.
give me a task, programming
Yes.
assignment kind of thing.
Yes, yes. So I think in the last class or last to last class, I posted a reply from the Madhuban Mukund sir. So maybe it is there right now in me. I can show you the proof of that. So the proof is like, maybe it is there. Just a minute. I'm not sure it is there or not. Actually, Shah told us. No, it
Okay.
is not there. Actually, Shah told us that in the examination there will be. No, it is not there. Okay,
So
I
a
will tell.
programming
I will.
function will be given to
No,
us.
no, no, no. I'll tell. Actually, Sir told us that programming will not be there in your case. Programming for there will be some MCQ like thing, and I gave that one somewhere, but I forgot this one right now. Where it is? Okay. The yes, this yes. See, the final exam will be like the quizzes, some MCQ, and some fill in the blank. There is no programming exam.
Okay, okay.
But the thing
Because,
is, yeah,
yes, ma'am.
the thing is that this type of thing can be there. I can show you this one. See, this type of thing can be there, where you just,
This is fine, ma'am.
yeah. So here you have to write something, and maybe some blank space will be there inside the program,
Yeah.
and you have to write that blank program. But the thing that you will not, I mean, there will be no space for write a whole program. Whole program you can't, you don't want to write. There is some quizzes. Quizzes means you understand there is only MCQ type questions, and maybe there will be that that okay, that this type of question may be also be there. There was yes, this type of question, that a root, left tree, right tree. So
Ah,
this is,
yeah, yeah. These are fine, madam.
and they then maybe they will ask you to find the binary tree, left child, right child. So for these cases you need to
Ah,
write it, you need to draw the binary tree, but obviously not in the exam paper sheet. You can write by your own
yes.
paper, and after that you can find the result, and you can have the result on that screen.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so
Actually, because what's the problem is like I have I'm learning this Python program for the first time. So at the end of the course now, like I can read the code and tell what kind of output. But if suddenly, like if someone asks, give a task and ask me to write program, like it is taking a lot of time because
so
still now I'm not comfortable in
yeah,
programming.
I understand. So
Slowly I'm
like
improving.
writing means obviously you can see what does this means, and after that you can write. So you can understand this programming there. What does this means? So
Yes,
just
ma'am. I
so
can understand.
yeah. So you can understand what does this means. What is the for loop? What is the if loop? What is
Yes,
the
yes, ma'am.
not if loop? If condition, then else if, then else. What
Yes,
does this means? All
yes,
these
ma'am.
things you
I can
understand.
understand.
And then in
Yes.
that programming, sorry, that binary tree as well. Actually, what sir was telling in his lecture, he was telling basically most of the cases what is the meaning of that sentence, what is the meaning of that programming. But obviously, there he is not focusing on the writing on the programming part. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is fine. But like as there is, I show you that proof that sir was given the statement that the final exam will be like the quizzes, MCQ, and some filling the blank. So it's not that a much
Because
problem.
see, like normal graded quizzes are perfectly fine, ma'am. Four questions you are giving. So those are perfectly fine. I can able to answer, but programming assignment, I'm not able to score good marks. So that's what I'm scared. Like if some programming is asked in the final exam, then what is
Yeah,
going to be
and
condition?
one more thing is that this is the sir's reply. I mean, sir gave me this type of
Yeah, yeah.
reply,
Yes,
but the thing is, I got I think today itself I got a mail. You can see there was
Yes,
a
ma'am.
mail. So I got a mail
Okay.
like this. So I am little. I also little bit confused that programming will assignment will be there in your exam or not, because this is the you can see this is a criteria to get a
Yeah, we,
certificate.
we also got, ma'am. I also got same, ma'am.
Yeah.
And that is for internal evaluation.
Yeah, this is for internal evolution, that I understand. Like to have the, there was something 25, yeah, it is already given, I think. Yeah, as a whole for internal assessment, 25% to 12.5% is for this, and the 12.5% is for programming assignment. But I'm not 100% sure that in final exam programming will be there or not. But SAR gave me this
Yes.
statement. So as SAR gave me this statement, so that means maybe most probably programming will not be there in exam. I mean, most
Okay,
probably.
okay.
I can tell most probably because uh, here, obviously, for internal assessment, obviously our programming assessment is very important, as well as the quizzes as well. But for
Yes, ma'am.
final exam, I am not sure that which one will be the one. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, if there is any
Why, why,
other.
why, because, why? Because, actually, I have registered for one of the domain certification, ma'am. There, at least 55 marks is a mandate. Only then we will be considered for that domain certification. So, and I have also seen the past statistics. The pass percentage of the subject is only like, say, 19 to 20%. That's what I was
Ah,
scared. So I'm
okay.
doing a level best.
But Sir already mentioned that there will be no programming exam. But yeah, okay. If there is some more doubt, then I can ask Sir again. But whether the programming will be there in the exam or not, please specify
Yes.
me clearly. So if maybe Sir will give some result, I mean reply, then I will let you know. Maybe I can
Sure.
write it in the discussion forum, or maybe in the next class we will discuss. I mean, I don't know, like as sir gave me this type of statement, so maybe there will be no programming exam. But
Okay, okay, ma'am.
I don't know, like
Okay,
maybe,
let us hope for the best. If programming is not given, that is safe for us.
yeah, and maybe the pattern may be changed. That I also don't know. If it is changed, so then I don't know. But yeah, I mean, as I think the exam is coming soon, so maybe if I will ask right
Yes,
now, then whatever the answer reply will be there, that will be the prime one. I asked this question
and-
so much before,
yes,
so
yes,
maybe
yes, ma'am.
now.
So one more thing is like, do we have this week-wise weightage, ma'am? Like from week one, this many marks is to be given. From week two, this
No,
many
no,
marks
no,
to be
no, no. I think I'm not sure about the marking process, but the thing is, there was 8 weeks. So among these 8 week, best of 6, I think they are considering. Can anyone
No,
confirm?
no.
Yeah.
Yes, that is regarding internal exam, ma'am. I'm
Yeah.
asking about external exam. So, is there any criteria like from week one, some 2 marks is to be given from
Oh,
week
no,
two
no,
for
no, no,
final
no,
exam?
no. Obviously not. Because I mean, there is some criteria that is obviously whoever will make the question paper, they will take care of that one. But you should not know this one. That what will be the weightage from the week one, what will be the weightage
Okay.
from the week two. Uh,
No, actually, so I'm asking all this because I'm scared of that pass percentage, 20 and 19 pass percentage.
uh,
Like,
I don't know, like,
can imagine the.
yeah, so I can imagine that one. But the thing is, maybe this is because of, I don't know why, what is the reason for that one. But if you will just go through all the, I can tell you as a trick of the exam, if you just follow all the previous year and this year week assignments and quizzes, at least this one, I mean
Yes,
at least this part, if you can just cover, then I can assure you that you can get in your exam similar thing, obviously not exactly same thing, but similar thing of like
yes.
let's say 50% of that, because that
Okay,
one that one was also discussed a little bit earlier, not this time, a little bit earlier it was discussed that how that previous year question and this year assignment are important. So on that basis, the committee was saying that if you will have a very good grip on that previous year assignment and this year assignment questions, assignment means
yes,
I
ma'am.
am talking about quizzes, programming, and all
Yes,
these things. So if you will have a very good of a grip of these things, then like at most you can have 50% grip. I mean, at most in the
Yes.
sense I am telling, because similar question can become at most 50%.
Yes.
But obviously in
And
programming you can
actually,
understand. Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Actually, this year assignment and this year problem solving session, I have access, but previous
Previous
years how
year,
to get
yeah.
access,
So
madam?
previous year questions means you can see like just like me, there were other two TAs are there. So they are just giving the previous year assignment solutions. Like they are giving the questions as well as solutions. So and obviously you don't need to be that much worried, because I have seen that whatever the previous year assignment was there, exactly similar questions are there in this case. I mean in this year as well. I mean just simply
Yes, ma'am.
some numbers are
Acha.
different, some like if I am having there I am having, let's say, 4 or 5, then here it is 10. I mean exactly similar questions are there, only the number is different. So you don't have to worry about this. You can also see for
Okay.
these questions as well. You can, if you see, I'm
Yes.
just writing here. This is a previous year question. Okay, if you just see the previous year question, this question is already there. I mean, not exactly this question,
Yeah.
but just similar to
Yeah.
that one.
Similar question was there.
Yeah, so for
Yes,
similar
ma'am.
question is there for the week 7 assignment. So
Yes,
again
ma'am.
for this case as well, you can see this one. This one is also exactly
Yes.
similar.
Yeah. Similar.
Similar, but obviously there will be some tricky, like some change in the line or something. But exactly similar you can find in each and every week assignment, the previous as well as this year. So what they are doing, they are just giving a little bit modification of this previous year question, and they are giving a new year question. But the thing is that the concept will be exactly same. If you just know the concept, then obviously you can answer these questions. And as sir has already declared that there will be no programming like thing, so obviously there is no worry about that programming, writing and all. You will just see the
Yes.
program and what will be the answer and what will be the meaning of that program. You will just need to understand this, and then you will just write the answer.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Thank you,
when do
ma'am.
we receive the hall tickets, ma'am?
Thank you very much.
Certificate.
Actually, this is a
Ma'am, hall
yes, ma'am.
tickets, hall tickets.
Hall tickets. There was an
Because it's
announcement.
just one week to the exam, so
Yes,
still getting.
there was a announcement. I think I got one announcement. I don't know it is there or not. I think this is last year. Okay, this is last year. Sorry. No, this is January 2025. Just a minute. Let me see. This is last year or this year. This is 24. Okay. So then you can see the announcement. In that announcement, you can see when the last year admit card was there. The last year admit card was. It will come, no problem. Like okay, result published.
Ma'am, because it's mentioned as 2 weeks prior the exam date, but it's just 1 week. To
Yes,
the
see, hall ticket released. Okay, so if the September 2024 exam is there, so this answer for the registration paid for the September exam. So if the September exam was there, then when the hall ticket came, the hall ticket came on 16th 9. That means 16th September. So it will come like within two. So when is the exam? I mean, when the exam
22, ma'am.
22.
22nd, ma'am.
So if the 22 is the exam, then obviously you can get the hall ticket by 18. Yeah, 18 or 19 at most. Or let's say 17. 17 is also fine. Like within this week you can get, but obviously not this week. Today is 12, so obviously you can't get it right now. It will be like from 17 you can have the hall ticket. And the hall ticket will come in your mail directly. So don't worry about these things. So hall ticket will come definitely. There is no problem. And yeah, so okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much for your patience. You kept on answering technical questions as well as non-technical questions.
Yeah,
Thank you very much,
actually
ma'am.
I don't know these things. See, the same thing is there in the previous year as well. all the things
Yes.
are exactly similar. You can see the questions in this forum as well. All the quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3 up to quiz 8 questions exactly similar whatever it was there in this yeah. You can see,
Yes.
okay, I can tell you that quiz 6 was just over. So you can see, you can have the idea that what was the quiz 6. Quiz 6 was exactly the same thing, that set question. Then there was a heap question and what will be the insert 19. If I just insert 19, what will be the structure? Then there will be some delete thing. That's it. And the same thing is there in that case as well, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But little bit different. Like let's say there is a one expression of that set, and in today's, I mean, in this year there is a little different expression of this set. That's it. And there is maybe some option you will be little bit different. But the thing is that both are from set question and then both are from heap question. Then there was a in this year as in this week as well. You can see there is. Yes. So here you can see that lexicographic ordering. Then there is that XYZ programming, and then that foo my what will be the answer of this foo my tree. Then there is like pre-order and post-order, pre-order and in-order
Yes.
traversal. I think exactly same question is there in this year as well. That 10 nodes level A B C D I F G H I. I think this
Yes,
is
ma'am. Almost same, ma'am. What you're
almost
showing is
same,
almost.
or I think exactly same. You can see this question was exactly same, I think. I think it is exactly same. But yeah, fine. I mean, most of the questions are exactly same. If you see the previous year question and this year question, these are 90% same questions. Only 10% are little bit changes in their numbering and all. So if you have the question and then you can have the idea what was in the previous year question. So just make sure that you will have all these from the quiz 1 to week 1 to week 8. All the week you will have a very good grip. Then obviously you will have, let's say, 50% of the exam very easily, because most of the questions will
Yes, ma'am.
come from the internal assessment only. And as Python language, it is not about the Python language. It is a problem in every language that whenever we will have some language course, then we can have a various. I mean, there is a broad spectrum of questions can come. So anything can come under this question, under this course. So that may be little bit. That might be a different one. Hello. Oh, okay. It was already. Yeah, so this type of things were there. Uh, okay. Is there any other question regarding this exam and all?
Nothing, ma'am. Actually, thank you very much for your patience. You took very long time and you have given very clear explanation. Okay, like with your inspiration, like hope for the best in the exam.
Yeah, it
Thank you,
will
ma'am.
be
Thank you
good.
very
It will be good. No problem on that, because obviously it's not a that much very difficult course to understand or to mark the good result. Obviously, and you told that you need more than 50% or 55% marks. So obviously you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
get.
55%, actually 6 courses we have to do, and each course minimum we have to score 55 out of 100, and overall average should be 60%. Overall, all the 6 subjects average should be 60%.
Okay, so what are the other courses you are taking rather than that Python?
Actually, other courses I have registered in. I have taken the knowledge representation and reasoning from AI domain, large language models, and human computer interaction, madam.
Oh, okay, nice. So what
Actually,
are
I
the
was taking this one for AI domain, madam.
I understand. So what are the grip on these other topics? I mean, is it very much good or it is similar as Python? What is that?
Actually, other topics are knowledge representation and reasoning. Initially, it was bit tough, but when we go on practice, it was a little bit okay now. Large language models are easy, ma'am, and human computer interaction is also okay. It's okay. We can manage.
Okay, then hope for the best and just make a good marks in these languages, these subjects, and just
Def-
put here, let's say, like
Definitely.
more than 55 is enough. So if you just make a 55 marks, and then okay, then it will be done,
We
I
should
think.
target for 60 marks, madam.
Yeah,
I think
sure, sure.
we should for 60 marks.
Not only 60, you can target for 65. Then only due to that gravitational pull, it will come and 55.
Okay, ma'am. As per your suggestion, what I'll do is like I'll download all these problem solving sessions as well as
See, in
quiz
the
assignments
problem
and
solving session means you can have that Google Drive link. I think it is already
yes, ma'am.
available for all of you. So in that
Yes,
Google
it is
Drive
available.
link, there, I mean, I don't know about other TS, but I am attaching all the programming there. So you can see the programming as well as the PPT. So in the PPT's case, you can just understand what was there in that PPT's writing. But obviously, my handwriting is not that much good. But still, you can see that whatever it is written there. But the thing is,
Yes,
if you have the programming with that as well, then you can understand. Okay, if the programming is this one, then we are just having this problem like that, and how we can just fix the problem. So in the folder itself, there is programming, and there is PPT. So you can see the PPTs as well as you can see the programming as well. And the question is
yes,
already
ma'am.
given there.
Definitely after this session, just I'll go to that link in the problem solving sessions, and whatever suggestions you have given, I'll follow it, ma'am.
Yeah, so it is given there. Even I think it is already there in your video, e-wiki.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I have seen.
So, but this is not today's. This is previous. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that is, I think, feedback.
No,
Yeah, both
actually,
that one that is the
yes, this one.
problem with electronic.
In the
Yes, this one. But this is previous year, not this year. So there is no hours. You can find it for today. I mean,
yeah.
2025
I understood,
as
ma'am. I
well.
understood.
Yeah.
The same link it is available in current page, current course page.
Yes, this one. I think no, not this one. You can find no problem.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. You can
Yes,
go
this
ahead
one.
with other problems.
Yeah. So this
Yes,
one you
ma'am.
can see, and there you can see the folder, and in that folder you can see every week there is, you can see in week 1, sorry, in week 1 you can see there is something .py. So that means obviously the
Yes,
name is a little bit different, but yeah, fine. So here you can see the PDF as well as there are all the Python course, Python programming is already given. So maybe I think
yes,
the
ma'am.
same thing is for other TAs as well. So you can see other TAs classes.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So so what we will do today in the next couple of hour, not couple of hour, 1 hour. Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, could you tell what will be writing in the assessment, ma'am? Can you give a glance of it?
Sorry.
Like how the questions will be asked and what should we read for the assessment? When will the hall ticket will be given? All such details could you tell?
Okay.
Ma'am, there is a lot of confusion regarding the paper pattern, paper format.
Paper
Uh,
pattern should not be problematic. See, it's already
I mean, I
given.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, fine.
See, I know that there is a problem in the paper pattern, so that's why we already asked sir that what will be the paper pattern and how it will be. So sir was given this reply, and you can see the reply that final exam will be like the quizzes, some MCQ and some fill in the blank. As it will be exactly similar format whatever it was given in that as week 1, week 2 up to week 8 assignment. Not assignment, I should say quiz. Assignment was nothing but that programming assignment, right? So there you have to write some program, and there was some question regarding that question. You have to write the program. But in exam there is no programming exam. It's already mentioned by Share that there will be no programming exam. It will be only the quizzes, some MCQ and some fill in the blanks. So you can see these quizzes, MCQ and fill in the blanks in the previous year assignment as well as this year assignment week wise, right? So just follow this one. This will be the same pattern in final exam also. The same pattern will be there. Yes.
Ma'am, number of questions and time, ma'am, for the exam.
Okay. This type of things, number of questions, I think I have the answer of that. Okay, as this is just a simple thing, I mean today's class is only the discussion thing, so maybe, okay, I can give you that one as well. See, I was asking the same questions because in the previous year as well there were so many these type of questions were there. So I asked sir, and sir gave me the sir gave me that answer. See, the final exam will be like quizzes, this. There is no programming exam. You can see, obviously I should not show these things to you, but yeah, fine. I just show these things. See, I was also this about the date of announcement result. Okay, not the result. There was a sheet where sir was telling me what will be the pattern of that exam in the previous year, but right now I forgot. Just to wait. Sir was given me that one also. Question pattern. No. I can't find right now, but okay, I can ask sir, and after that I will let you know, because this type of questions were so many times coming, and only this much I can tell right now, that like the quizzes, some MCQ and some fill in the blank, only this much I can tell right now. But what will be the, I mean, how many numbers will be MCQ, how many number will be quizzes, how many number will be in the fill in the blanks, that I don't know. See,
Actually, like the same center we have, madam, because our quiz in graded assignments, generally other subjects they are giving 10 questions, and each question is carrying 1 point. But whereas this programming using Python, programming data structures and algorithms using Python, yeah, 2.5, and we were giving only like 4 questions per each assignment.
Yeah, then as a whole 10 questions, 10 marks.
Yes, so like other things we can expect maybe 50 questions each carrying other subjects we can expect a kind of thing, because previously I have wrote exam, they were giving some 50 questions carrying each 2 marks, or there is a distribution of weightage, but like this kind of assignment we are seeing for the first time. like 4 questions, each one carrying 2.5 marks.
Well, sir, how much, what is the duration of the exam you wrote, sir?
3 hours, madam. It is common for everyone.
Okay.
100,
sir.
100
Yeah.
marks will be there and 3 hours will be there for
Yeah.
100 marks. But the thing is,
Yeah.
how much will be MCQ, how much will be these things that, I mean, obviously you should know, but maybe NPTL, from the NPTL side, maybe they will announce. If they will not announce, then obviously maybe I can ask sir, and sir will give the answer, and after that I will let you know. But till now
Generally,
you can just
generally, teacher subjects, what I wrote is it is a mixed, madam. Like some questions are carrying 2 marks and some questions are carrying 1 mark.
it should be there, but like what,
It is mixed.
how much weightage for the MCQs, how much weightage for the quizzes, and how much weightage for the fill in the blanks. That maybe you should know. I mean, that type of things maybe you
Yeah.
should know. So
Actually, last time when I wrote a machine learning subject, total there was only 40 questions. So out of 40 questions only, they have distributed it to some 50 marks or 100 marks. I don't exactly
even for the other questions, I mean other courses as well, I was a TA for the
remember.
nuclear and particle physics course. There you can see there I already gave the question pattern and I knew the question pattern. So the sir was telling me what will be the question pattern. So that, I mean, like that I just told everyone that that will be the question pattern, and all of them obviously gave that, okay, this is the question pattern, and that is good. I mean, that is fine because they have a little bit clarification of the question pattern previously, and after that they went for the exam. So, but for this Python course, as you can see, there is not that much clarification right now. But yeah, as I already told you, I will ask sir definitely about these things, and whatever the answer will come from sir, I will let you know. In that maybe day after tomorrow there is another class of mine, so that will be the last class for the week 8 question class will be there. So in that class, definitely I will just let you know if sir will give some reply on these things, like what is the MCQ, I mean what will be the weightage of these things, or whether there will be programming assignment or not, this type of question. So I will ask, and if there is any answer, then I will let you know. Okay.
Okay. Definitely, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your support.
Yeah. So just see, I was also asking the same question to sir as well. It was in
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. You can.
2023. See, so many students are asking about the question pattern. So the same thing was there in the previous year as well. Like they
Yeah,
were
yeah.
asking the same questions. So that's what I have to tell sir, that what will be the question pattern. I was also asking that will it be fully programming assignment or there will be some question quiz part as well. And the second question is not relevant here. But yeah, so then sir was answering this question. So don't be that much afraid. Maybe it will be not that much problematic. So what is the I mean, what is the percentage you told? 90%, 19%. So that is little bit 19% or 20% as a pass marks is little bit problematic. But okay, I don't know. Like we will go for the rest. Obviously, you will not be in that list. Okay, so there is no problem on that. So, okay. Anything else regarding that answer? I mean, exam pattern or something?
Ah, that's it, ma'am. Like as I'm mentioning earlier, like rest of the subjects when I no, I already told you, like rest of the subjects when I see the pass percentage was okay, bit okay. And this is the subject like 19 to there are some subjects I have also seen less pass percentage means like that made me to think like how it is going to be. So if I'm not wrong, if somebody is writing for the first time this course, many of the users, if they have seen, many of the students who have enrolled, if they have seen the pass percentage, they should have similar fear what I have.
Yeah,
But anyhow,
obviously,
like
you are
we
not the
have to
unique
face the
one.
situation.
Everyone will have the same problem, so there is no problem on that.
Okay, ma'am, let us face the battle. What to do? We don't have any other option.
Yeah, it's fine, no problem. Don't take it as a battle. don't take it as a third world war. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it, ma'am. Thank you.
Sorry, I
Yes, ma'am.
can't hear you properly. Can you tell me a little bit clearly? I can't hear you.
Hall ticket, ma'am.
Hall ticket. Oh, the same question again. Okay, for this question as well, I was asking you in the previous year as well, but the answer was like, sir did not have any answer for this question. But you can expect that hall ticket will come, let's say, on 17, 18 something at most. I mean, at the very furthest one, it can be go up to 19 or 18. Okay. So, and the exam center will be very near to you, I think. So there will be not that much problem. So it's not, I think, not that much problem. But yeah, I mean, within this week, it will not come definitely. It will come on 16, 17, 18 like that. Or if you are very much lucky, then 13, 14 can also come. But most probably it will come on 17, 18 and at most 19. Okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And there will be one announcement. Yeah.
Ma'am, please, could you show where can I find the assignment PDF? I'm not seeing
Assignment PDF.
PDF. Yes, where can I find that one?
Which assignment PDF you are talking?
Week assignment PDF. Week was assignment PDF. Where can I find that one?
Sorry, I can't understand your question. Which one you are talking? Which PDF?
Ma'am, just few minutes ago you have shown in Drive where
Oh, Google Drive. Okay, Google Drive. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. This is that one. That.
This one, huh?
Yeah.
This one, okay. See, if you are not seeing this one, then okay, fine. See, you can see this type of page in your Python course, right? If you see this type of page,
Yes,
then you can come here at the very last. There is a problem solving session. It should be 2025. Okay, so then you can have. This is 2024. Just a minute. But it should be known by all of you from the very beginning, because this is very important. Okay, fine. See, I think this one. Yeah. See, this is problem solving session to Jan 2025. If you just click here, problem solving session recording, then you will see this type of place. Click here to view the problem solving session lectures. Then you should see this type of page. Okay. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so here you can see here there is a one TA, there is another TA, there is third TA. So you can see if you just click here, then you can click here, then there will be one drive, and up to week 6 I just posted here something like problem, or there is the PDF. You can see this PDF is there. If you see that PDF, this PDF is exactly same whatever it was there in that class. So just go here. Is it fine?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, fine.
Okay, you got it. Okay, very good. So anything else about the exam, because exam is coming? Exam is very near to you.
Exam date, ma'am.
Sorry?
Expected exam date.
Exam date, all of you have already got, right? I mean, I did not know the exam date, but you people told me the exam will be on 22nd.
It is on 22nd, ma'am. As per the Excel sheet they have provided initially, it is
That
on
is not a
22nd.
final, ma'am.
Final means what? Like there was another option, or what? Is there any other option?
Most probably 95% they won't change the date.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I told. If the 22 is the exam, that's what I told, that at most 18 or 19 you can get the admit card. Or
Today,
sorry.
after 2 days, we have exam on 22 only.
Yeah, like I mean, at most I am telling. Like obviously you can get before that as well. So you can see, like in the previous year as well, if there was the exam on, like let's say I forget the exam date, but I mean within 1 week you can have the hall ticket. That is the thing. Don't bother about this hall ticket and all, because obviously you will get. There is no problem with that. And in the previous year as well, there were so many students who were asking the same question, when we will get the hall ticket. But at the last, all of you got the hall ticket and all of you went for the exam. So there is no problem. Just focus on the just focus on the reading and writing part. That is enough, because hall ticket will obviously come, and hall ticket obviously it will. Okay, when the hall ticket will come, there will be one announcement, and as well as in each of your mail ID, the hall ticket will come directly. Okay, so it will not be that much problem to download the hall ticket or something. There will be one link, and with the help of this link, you can just download the hall ticket and you will go for the exam. Okay. Is there anything else regarding the exam? If not, then we can move for the question and answer session. Okay. I think there is no such question. Or if you have any doubt, you can ask me later as well. Like anybody will remember some question, you can ask me that time. That is okay. Obviously, I don't have that much technical answer that what will be when the exam will come, these things. But yeah, fine. And I will definitely ask these questions to sir. And if the result, whenever the reply will come, I will just let you know in the next class. Next class will be on 14. So next class will be on 14. So on 14 we will just give the answer of all these questions. Okay. Or otherwise, if you will not be able to attend the class, because on 14 there is Holi, so if you will not be able to attend the class, then obviously in that PDF I will just mention what is the reply of sir. Then you can see the Google Drive, and there you can see the PDF. Inside the PDF you can find what is the reply, which is coming from Adval sir. Okay. So I mean, it's not that much problematic. Okay. So yeah, where we were? Okay, so I think as right now it's already time is over, we can do a very small problem. Maybe it can be a little bit interactive problem. In that data structure lecture, when Madhavan sir was teaching us about that self, I think you have all heard about this self so many times, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, so I think you have heard this one very important, as a very important thing, and we need to take care about the self so many times in our data structure algorithm and all. So I just have a little, like, okay, obviously it's not that much programming like thing, as in some of you are very much afraid of programming writing, but I will not tell you to write the program, but just tell me, there was a similar problem. I find it can be a little bit exam related question, so I just wanted to tell you. See, in that lecture, if you see the lecture very carefully, in that lecture there was one problem sir was discussing with the help of this self, that if I want to know the value of the distance of a point from the origin. Did you follow this problem in the lecture?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, very good.
Euclidean distance formula. It's something they have done.
Not delta x1, that is the translation one, right? Like if I have that 5 3 and I am having delta x delta y as let's say 5 2, then what will be the answer? It will be 10 5. I am not talking about this one. This is the translation problem. But there was another problem that Pythagoras theorem should be there. There was 90 degree. Sir was telling this one, right?
That's right. Polar coordinate.
Yeah, no. Before polar coordinate as well, there is a simple Cartesian coordinate also. Sir was telling that the distance will be simply x square plus y square.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm opening the notes. I have noted some important points. Yes, madam. Class point, depth, O distance, self kind
Yes,
of
O
thing.
distance like, yeah. So why I am telling that one, it is just a prerequisite. Whatever right now I will tell, that will be a little bit different from this question. So that's why I am just writing here to remind this problem first. So you remember this problem where sir was discussing something O distance, then there was something self, because self will be the point itself. So this type of thing was there. I just want to change this problem a little bit. Okay, so how I would want to change. So this problem was what? This problem was like there was 0 point and I was having let's say P A B point, and they were asking me what will be the value of this point, what will be the distance of this point from the origin. That was the problem.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
and you have the programming of all this for this program as well. Now, if I want to know one thing, okay, for this case, what was the result? The result was like, not like that. Don't write like that. The result was like, at the very first the program was 2-3 line, and the very last it was like return. Then what? The main thing is inside of that.
SQRT.
So
SQRT self.x star self.x plus self.y star self.
Yeah, so self.x star self.x plus, because it is root over x square, it should be, right? So root over x square, this will come as x square.
Yes, ma'am.
And then this.
Yes.
Now, okay, you all remember this problem. 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah. You all remember this sentence itself. Now, I just want to change a little bit. Let's say, maybe if you are lucky enough, maybe this will be another question in your exam. I don't know. Okay. So, let's say I'm just shifting this question in a little bit different way. I am having here 2 points, not 1 point. I am having x1, y1 and x2, y2. And this is, let's say, P, this is Q. I am having these 2 points. And let's say this has a distance from origin something, and this is a distance from origin something. But I don't want this one. I want this one. The distance between these 2 points, P and Q. So, obviously you don't need to write the full program right now, because full program will be exactly similar for the very beginning case. It will be exactly similar, that at the very first the point will be mentioned and then 2 points will be mentioned here, not 1 point will be mentioned. So 2 points will be mentioned and all these things will be similar. But I just want to know what will be in that return. Inside of that, what will be? Will it be exactly same as x square plus y square, or will it be little bit different?
Actually, so in this problem, we can do like this, ma'am. We can compute origin to P distance and origin to Q distance and find the resultant of that 2 lines.
Okay, very good. That's what I just
Like
draw here.
mechanics.
Yeah, that's what I just brought here, that vector addition thing. But now I have a question. If you are having a vector addition, let's say you are having here O, and what you are telling, you will at the very first you will do the OP, then you will do the OQ, and then you will just add this thing. Actually, it will not be adding because OP plus PQ should be OQ. So this is the vector addition. But these type of things you can't do in the program right now as per you have the knowledge. Because see, OP you can calculate, OQ you can calculate, but okay, that is also fine that OQ minus OP will give the answer. But I can give you a very simple way. Don't think much, don't think that from the origin what will be the distance, from the origin what will be the distance for Q. Just think a little bit differently. See, I am having here PQ. Okay, at the very first, how sir was telling that it is x root over x square plus y square. This is simply Pythagoras rule that this is x, this is y. That's why we are having this one as root over x square plus y square. But here the similar thing is there. I just need this one. So if I need this one,
So then I'll do like this one, like x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square.
yeah, that's what I am doing. Right, exactly. So what?
Yes, sir. Self dot x1 and self dot x2, I will be taking two things.
Yeah, so if, I mean, you already understand what I want to tell, but if
Yes.
someone is not understanding, then I just want to do a little bit elaboration. Just see.
Yes.
Don't do that much calculation. Just do a little bit smartness, then you will have the answer. See, this is the case. Now, I was having x1, y1. Here, x2, y2. So, what does this mean? This means that from here to here, it is x1. From here to here, it is y1. Similarly,
Yes, ma'am.
for here, it is x2. For here, it is y2. This portion is y2, this portion is y1, this is x1, this whole is x2. Now, I can see there is a triangle. This one is a triangle. But obviously it is not
Yes.
starting from origin. It is somewhere else it is starting. So, what I need this one. So, for that case, what I want this one, I want this one. Then only I can have this value. Because this is a Pythagoras
Yes,
rule.
ma'am.
So what will be the value of this one? This one will be simply, you can see, this is this whole
x2
I
minus
want.
x1.
So x2 was this one, x1 is this one. So this will be x2 minus x1. Now what is this one? This one will be simply y2 minus
y2
1.
minus y.
Because whole was y2 and this one was y1. So y2 minus 1. Now if I have that returned one, the result will be simply x2 minus x1 whole square, or x1 minus x2 whole square, that is not a problem because it is square, plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this will be the distance between these 2 points x1, y1, x2, y2. Then for that return as well, how I can write? Exactly same whatever I am writing here in the mathematics case. I can write here square root. Then there was self dot x
x2
x2
x
minus self
minus
dot
self x1
x1. Then same thing into same thing.
star 2.
Star 2 also you can do, or self dot x2 minus self dot x1 into self dot x2 minus self dot x1, that is also fine, no problem. Then there will be plus, then y2 minus y1, then into y2 minus y1, then close bracket. No.
Yes.
Yeah. So why should I do from the origin? We don't need to do the origin from the origin. We will just simply take the difference of these 2 points, and we will just do the same expression with the help of these differences. That's it. Okay, so maybe that will be a new question. Okay, who knows that will be a question or not? But yeah. Okay, just to remind another thing. In that Okay. There was one as list in that lecture itself. I am not telling all these things outside the lectures. In that lecture series, there was one list and another one was heap. So, to have the list, there was one node. For here as well, also there was node. So, what was the structure of that node for list? Can you remember? And what was the structure of the heap? No. Can anyone tell me what was the structure of the list node and what was the structure of the heap node?
Actually, that is in which week lecture, ma'am? I'm telling this topic. That is in which week?
Oh, in which week? In this week itself, like 7th week I'm talking. I am not talking about 8th week or 6th week. In the 7th week, if you remember the lecture, okay, maybe I can tell a little bit more so that you can remember. So, there was another...
Okay.
See, here there was...
It is something like designing available list. It is mentioned the class node. Hyphen init self
Yeah. Yes.
and
This...
init value is equal to none.
Yeah, that type of things are there, but I'm just telling about the pictorial form. What was the pictorial form of that node? Like if I am having V1, V2, V3, maybe I am writing the same thing, whatever sir was discussing there. Just to remind you more clearly. So here you can see if I am having L, just... Can you remember this type of diagram? Hello?
V3 and V4 is kept in a box. Yes. And there is an arrow pointing. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Can you remember this one? Yes.
V2? Yes, ma'am. V3 and V4
If V4 is not there, see, here it is no V4. So I can write here only none.
None. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, I mean, why I am reminding these things, I can have a little bit different problem, just similarly this one. So, to remind at the very first, you should remember the problem whatever sir was giving. Obviously, that should be important, and after that you will have a new problem. So, this problem I think you have already understood that there was one L, and this is the representation of this V1, V2, V3, and if there is nothing, then there will be none and then none. And sir was telling that whenever we will do the program, whenever the program will find, whenever the pointer will find the none one, then it will stop and it will say that okay, our list is already full, like that. But in that case, let me...
Actually, ma'am, excuse me.
Yeah.
Concept wise it is okay, ma'am, and same thing it is written in the program, like so that is giving some problem. Concept is okay, like appending a list, deleting element from the list, bypassing that. Concept is okay, ma'am, but if you ask for program, then wrong.
No, the program is like, see, you don't need to write the program right now. So you just need to understand the program. The understanding of the program is like, you can see, for understanding the program you need to understand this type of things, or then self type of things. This type of thing you already know. What is the meaning of that init? What is the meaning of self? This type of things you know.
Yes.
So I think it will not be that much problem. And the thing is that whatever sir was telling there, main focus was there that whenever the pointer, this is the pointer, right? So whenever the pointer will find the none value, then it will understand that okay, I am having, it is the end of the list. That is the main thing. Nothing more than important.
Yes.
Okay. So see, this was our representation of our list. So here L was there and L is giving some points, L is having some values, and how the values are coming here. At the very first there was a value and there was a pointer, and like that this representation is there. Similarly for heap how it was there? For heap it was, what was the representation of heap for the node? Okay, you forgot. Okay.
I think Sam discussed binary tree, madam.
Yeah. Heap is itself a binary tree, right?
Both are same.
No, heap is no, not both are same. Heap is a special case of a binary tree. You can see another binary tree
Okay,
as
okay.
well, like that pre-order
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then in order.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
These are
In order.
all
Yes,
the
ma'am.
binary tree, but these are not the heap. Heap
Okay.
is a special case of binary tree. Okay, why I am telling here by heap? Because okay, don't for not talk about heap, just talk about binary tree itself. Binary tree
Yes,
is
ma'am.
a generalization, right? So for binary tree, what will
Yes,
be
ma'am.
the node? Can you remember?
So first there will be some number, madam. Then left to right there is some notation kind of.
Yeah, so it will be value, then left child, and then right child. This type of node is there. Now, I can give you one problem, very simple problem, just to remind you the things very clearly. A very simple problem I can
Yes.
give you. See, I am having one binary tree. Okay, 5. It might be, okay, you have to tell me at the very, okay, there is another question will come. Okay, fine. Just I am first writing the
5,
binary tree.
8.
Oh, the same thing is coming, na? Okay, fine. If the same thing is coming, then
Yes,
also
ma'am.
it will be very
4
good for
and
you.
8.
Yeah. So
Right.
what is the nature of this binary tree?
Nature means, madam.
Nature means is it a heap?
I don't remember definition of heat.
You don't remember the property of heap. Heap is like at mean heap, max heap is there. Two types of heap are there. Mean heap, max heap. Mean heap means the root will be the largest one and the child will be smaller than the heap root. So
Okay, okay.
is it
Yes,
like
min
that?
heap and max heap.
Is it like that?
Yes, ma'am. This is not in the form of heap.
Yeah.
No,
So
not.
then what is this?
This is a tree, binary tree.
The
Normal.
binary tree I understand. There is a name of that tree.
In order.
Yeah, it is in order. It is in order translate.
Okay.
Why it is in order? Because for in order case, the left child will be less and right child will be more in value for each and every root. You can see for 5, left child is smaller but right child is larger. For 2, left child is smaller, right child is larger. For 8, there is no left child but the right child is there, which is greater than the root, than this previous root. So this is a in order binary tree. Okay. So in order for in order binary tree, what is the property? The property is nothing but the left child of this parent will be less, but right child of this parent will be greater. Similarly, for each and every node, you can have this property. See, for each and every node. And obviously, how you can see this is a heap? This will not be a heap because it is not fulfilling that left to right condition. Left to right condition was what? You have to fill from the very left and after that you can go to the right. But here there is no left side. So obviously it will not be a heap. So you understand these things, I think. So yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am. One doubt here.
yeah.
Sorry for interruption. So you are telling this is in order tree. Like even Sir in his lecture, he told the gave example. He gave the same example. Assume that I have given some 10 numbers, random numbers, some 4, 6, 1, 8. Assume that there are 10 random numbers given to me, and they asked me to construct a tree-like structure.
Yes.
Then how do I decide which number should be the first one?
Ha.
The root node.
Yeah, so that one was the last assignment for your case, I think. This one, you did this assignment, not assignment, this quiz. Did you do that quiz? In that quiz, you can see that question. Pre-order, then in order, that type of thing are there.
assume that nothing was given, like in order or pre-order or
No,
post-order.
if
Assume
nothing
that
is
nothing
there,
was given.
if nothing is there, you can't do. Otherwise, I mean, there should be some relation, there should be some condition so that I can make the tree. Otherwise, how can I make the tree? See here, if it is a in order, that's what in this science lecture you can see somewhere that this whole binary tree, if it is in order case, then I can write it like 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. Why? Because
Assembling order. Assembling order of the numbers.
no, not ascending number order you can tell. This is like, yeah, obviously for this case it is ascending order, that is fine, but you have to come from the very left, then you will come to the root, and then you will come to the right side. At the very first you will go for the left side, then you will go for the right root, then you will come for the right side. Like that it will go. But let's say I am having that pre-order. For pre-order, what was the condition? There should be some condition mentioned. Otherwise, I can't write any list of number in this type of binary tree. There should be some condition. Okay. The condition was here. You can see this condition was here as well. Yes. For the pre-order case, sir has already told that in-order traversal of a binary tree has been defined in the lectures. But and the pre-order traversal list is like at the very first print the root, then print the left subtree, then print the right subtree. So you have to give some condition so that I can write how the tree will be. Okay, now what I was asking that was totally different, but yeah, fine. Different question will come that will clear our understanding more. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking about this tree, and we already knew that this is an in-order tree. Very good. Now, what was my question? My question was there. Can you write this tree structure? It's already given in the lecture as well. That is also fine, but don't see the lecture right now. Can you write this structure in the form of node? In the form of node means in the form of these things. Then something like that, this type of things.
Yes, madam. First, we will be taking root node, and first box we will fill with 5. And second box we will make a pointer.
Yeah.
And third box also we can make a pointer. That represents shell, right?
Yes. Then just tell me what it will be here.
So here second box first it will be 2, madam.
Here.
Yes. Then the box first it will be 8. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
First
Then
it will be
here.
8. So in the box from in where you wrote from the second box left, we have to take another pointer.
Yes. Then.
And so the first box it will be 1.
Yes.
And next box we will take pointer and we will write none.
It will be none. It will be none.
None, madam.
Yes.
None.
And what it will be?
From 2, same, madam. One more box we will take and first we will write 4.
And then none, then none. And for here,
None.
8 is there, and then okay. For tell me this one.
First it will be none, madam, and second box we will make a pointer and make it 9.
Yes, very good. I think all of you understand this one, right? Because it's already given.
Yes, okay, ma'am. The problem I told you, right? When I see the code, then everything goes. Otherwise, the theory part is okay.
No, see, for this case also, because why I am telling you these things, because right now I will give a little bit different problem. So there you have to write by your own. Okay. Just remember this
Right.
one. You understand these things all good, very good, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now let's say maybe I don't know what will be the structure of that question in exam, but maybe let's say it will be a little bit big question. Okay. So big question means at the very first, let's say the sir will give you some heap of some numbers. At the very first, he will give some heap of numbers. So I am not writing here the heap of numbers. I will just make the binary tree so that it will be good for our visualization as well. So for heap, as we already know that a heap, let's say I am having the mean heap first. So mean heap means what? Let's say I am having 20. Then here it will be, let's say 10, and this is like 12. Then it is like, let's say 5, then 7. I'm just writing randomly. Then let's say 9, 3, like that. Then here it is like 2.
Ma'am, this is not min heap, right? Because minimum value should be on.
Mean heap, max heap. Wait, I was a little bit confusing. Mean heap, max heap. Mean. Delete
Min
max.
you just before you told that
no,
first
mean
root
heap.
node should have least.
No, mean heap is this one only. And max heap was different. So if mean heap is
No,
there.
previously you were telling that min heap means it is a kind of binary tree where root node is having the smallest element among the tree.
No.
Max heap means
Did I tell that one? Mean heap was larger. And
we started with the heap only.
Yeah.
Then when I told that binary tree, then you have shown this in order traverse.
Yeah. So so heap is nothing but there will be a structure and from top to bottom, left to right, all should be filled properly, and then the value depending on the value of that heap, we will tell that it is mean heap or max heap.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if it is max, I am also a little bit confused, but let's say, okay, just let's say heap. Don't confuse by yourself. Just see any heap, mean heap or max heap, anything. So this type of things is there. I think this is max heap. Okay, maybe something. Okay. So this type of things are there like that. This is a heap. So if I write that heap,
yes, sir, this could be max heap.
This could be
20 is the largest among all.
yeah, this is a max heap. Okay, sorry. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. So if it is a max heap, then how it will be written? It will be written as 20, 10, 12, 5, 7, 9, 3, 2, 1, 3. You know this one, right? How to write this one? This one is, if it is a heap, then you have to fill from the very beginning root, then first child, second child, left child, right child, then again the left child, right child, left child, right child, like that. I think you should know that one.
So here we don't follow in order, pre-order kind of thing.
No, as it is already given as heap. It's already given as heap. Heap has a specific condition by itself. So if you are having, okay, in the sixth quiz as well, there was one question like that. There was mean heap or max heap and there were some numbers, but sir did not draw this type of binary tree there, but you have to make the binary tree in that case, right? So yeah, so for
traversal in order to pre-order is applicable only for binary tree, right? If they give heap, we can directly write
heap is a very special case in binary, I will always say. So heap is nothing but, if you just see this type of list of numbers, you will definitely write at the very first this one, then left side, right side, then this one will come, this left side, okay, because it is filling from the left to right. So it will come as 5, then 7, then as 5 and 7 is already done, so it will come as 12, in beneath of 12 it will be 9, then 3, it will 2, 1, 3. Okay, so this is the, maybe that was the question, and you have to, whenever you will have the question, you will definitely draw this picture quickly. That is very good. Now let's say they are telling that if you have to do that insert 15. Okay, insert 15. So how you will insert, that also you already know, right?
Yeah, we will insert at the last level.
So we will insert where? At the very first, here you will insert. Let's say here we will insert
Yes, ma'am.
15. But if it is inserting at the 15 this position, then obviously you can see that this is not fulfilling our heap condition. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So we will just sweep a little bit, that 15 will be replaced by 7 and 7 will be replaced by 15. Then you will see that 15 is again greater than 10. So obviously we have to swap that one to 10. So 10 will come as 15, and in the place of 7 right now it will be 10. Like that you will sweep. I think you know these things, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Now let's say what I am telling you. Now let's say my question will be, if this type of heap is given and they are telling that you have to insert 15 in that heap, and after that whenever you will have the full heap by swapping all these numbers and all, what will be the node representation? Node representation means this one. Sorry.
Okay, ma'am. You can write.
You can write, right? Like obviously maybe it will be a little bit big question, but you can have. Yeah, that's what I am telling. Like the question may be little bit different. Different in the sense, maybe as you told that 20% is the pass percentage. So maybe it might be possible that sir is giving a little bit swapping of these things. Like this week 6 question and week 7 question, he is just a little bit swapping. It is nothing but the merging of week 6 and week 7. Because in week 6 you got the knowledge of heap and insert and delete, but in week 7 you are having the knowledge of that node representation. So it might be possible that he is asking you have to first do insert or delete, and after that you just write the node representation of this. Do you understand? Like it might be possible. I don't know, but it might be possible that this type of question might be there. So you just have to make a summary, whatever you are knowing from the very beginning till the date of the exam, whatever you are learning, you just make a summary of that. And if you are having a full picture of this summary, then there will be no problem in these tricky questions or whatever the question is there.
Yes.
Yeah. So these things I just wanted to tell. Another thing, I think I don't have anything else. Yeah. Another thing means for that pre-order and in order. For pre-order and in order, just make a very much practice of this pre-order and in order, because this is very simple as well as very score gaining question. Score gaining question means you can understand the last question of that quiz, that if I am having that pre-order and if I am having the in order translator, then what will be the binary tree, and with the help of this binary tree, what will be the left child or what will be the right child of specific root, and I mean specific parent. So this type of question can also be there. So just make sure that you can draw a heap, you can draw a pre-order, you can draw a in order. Okay. Okay, so these are the things. Is there anything else? Hello? I was disconnected. I did not know when I was disconnected. Yeah, so what I was talking that just to make sure that you can understand what is the heap, what is pre-order, what is in order, and if there is something as pre-order, in order and heap by the taking the list of the numbers, you should have the understanding that whenever the list of numbers is coming, and if they are telling that it is pre-order, it is in order, or it is heap, you should write the binary tree immediately, so that the next question can be easy for you, that either insert or delete or node representation or something like that, whatever is there. So make sure that
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can write these things, and yeah, that is the thing. And anything else, I think the time is over. And um the question, the previous year
One
question,
small doubt, madam, if you don't.
sorry.
I have a small doubt if you don't.
Yeah, sure.
I know that it's almost end of the session. But actually, madam, I couldn't get the difference between a class and a function.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, madam.
Oh, I was disconnected. Sorry. Yeah. So what you were talking, I could not understand. I could not hear.
Actually, I couldn't get the difference between a class and a function, madam, because initially when sir was explaining difference between class, initially when he was writing syntax, I thought that a class is only used to define some skeleton. We don't perform any operation. But later on, when he was explaining about the translate kind of thing, I have seen we are even doing some mathematical operations inside a class. Then what is the difference between a function and a class?
Yeah, the class, okay, function and a class. Class, you can say that class is a very general case, and a function is a special case of a class. So, class, you can see this is just nothing but a template for a data type. Data type means whenever you will have the okay, the class and object. Why we are using class and object in our course? Because we are, whatever the program is inbuilt in our Python interpreter, that I don't want to use. I want a little bit new by my own. So that's what I am just doing the data structure, right? Data analysis or something.
Yes,
For
ma'am.
the data analysis case,
Yes, ma'am.
what I am doing, I want to do something else by my own, and obviously it can mimic whatever it is given in that Python interpreter. That can also be fine. So class is a general template which we will use for all, for making a new functions, new representations. So it is just nothing but a template of a data type. Now you are telling that what is the difference between function and class. So function
Yes,
is
ma'am.
nothing but a class itself, obviously. So function is a class, but it is a special type of class. But the generalization is the class, and special case is function. So function, as you see that def. Function means what? Like for defining a function in Python, we are having that def, then if,
That keyword.
then some inside of that bracket there is some argument. So def is a
Yes,
class. Def is a class. So def is a class means what? Here in our Python interpreter, Def, if I am having def, then Python itself can understand that okay, def is nothing but a class of for the function representation. Similarly, if I have a different notation for the class, so def is inbuilt in the Python. So I do whenever I will write something by my own. So obviously I should not use the def one, because maybe someone has some allergy on def. So obviously he or she will not take the def ones. He or she will take different notation for these things. But the thing is that class should be mentioned in such a way that it will represent the template of the data type. Template of the data type means you will just give some notation, and within that notation you will just write some object. Object means that what we need with that template, like the definition def is an example of the class. So def, within that def I just want to write some points. Let's say def f ab is a number of points or something, x and y coordinate of that function f. But the thing is that def, whenever I will have the def, that is giving as a class, but whenever I will have that f comma ab, that is giving a object. That means I will do something with that class, but what I will do, that is object, but what I am mentioning as a thing to do, that is class. So class is a generalization case, general case, and function is a special case. Function I should not tell. Def is a special case of class. Def is a special case. It is just a nomenclature, very special nomenclature for function only, but we can make in by our own any type of nomenclature to mention a class. Okay, so it's just like a generalization. Class is in Python interpreter, even if we are not using that init, or even if we are not using the things of like data analysis thing, data structure like thing, even also there is inbuilt some data analysis, data structure. Otherwise how the Python language is built? Obviously there is something inbuilt. So sir was discussing in that lecture, you understand that there is one black box, and I don't want to reveal that black box to everyone. So this type of things are there. But the thing is that I just want to have the interpreter, I just want to have the interface. So interface will have class, and in that private space what I am doing inside of that is different. That will consist class and object. That is totally up to me, how I just want to make the program. So if you just see, just remember one thing, whenever you will have in the very previous case, okay, maybe that can also be a question in your final exam. Okay, I am giving all the examination class. Okay, see, in the first 2 or 3 lecture, or I think first 2 or 3 week, there was one thing that int, like if I just have x equals to 5, then in the terminal I just wanted to write that type of x. So if type of x I just wanted to write, then what was the output? The output was, it is integer type, right? Yeah, int.
Yes, ma'am.
But whenever you will see, whenever you will click that type of x, then what the output is coming? The output is coming as class int. If you remember correctly, just see that one. Yeah, just see that one. There also it was writing class int. Class int. That means what? It has the class as int, integer. If I will write def f equals to something and type of f will come class def. So what is the class there? Integer is also itself a class. Then string is also itself a class. Then there was another thing. There were so many things. Boolean, class bool. Float. Yeah, float, class float. So these type of things are class. But obviously, that's what I am telling. Def is just simple special and another example of class. But class can be anything. Class can be integer, class can be boolean, whatever. We will just define how we will define our variable, that will be the class. So I think you understand that one.
You want to tell that any keyword in Python is a class?
No.
Something like that?
Any keyword is not a class, but any see that integer, boolean, float, then string. What are these? These are just a representation of our variables. Like we just want to represent x as float. That's why I am writing here x equals to 2.5. So it will automatically come as type of x is coming as class of float.
Float.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't know how inside that private space how they are writing this programming, but the thing is that they will mention something, some property, that whenever we will have one number, one variable with a decimal point, that will call as float, and that should come as class float.
Yes.
So this is the thing, like class can be not only function, it can be float, it can be boolean, it can be in string, it can be anything, but def is a special case of class.
Okay. One more thing, can you give me a real-time comparison of class and function? Say, we can say class is like a car, and a function we can call it as a steering wheel or gear or clutch kind of thing. Can you give me such kind of real-time comparison?
No, real-time comparison means okay. Okay, you can see. Okay, you can understand that in that sense.
Like it may be some computer and a processor may be function.
Yeah. I'm telling that one. Yes. So class is a keyboard, and that what def. Def is a key of that keyboard. That means keyboard has so many keys. A 1 2 3 4 A B C D, all the things are there. So let's say
now I got it, ma'am.
Yeah, so class is just a library.
Is a like collection of lot of functionalities.
Library, you can say as a library. Yeah. So within that class, def is also a class. I mean, def is also a class. I can't say def is a member of that class. You can say.
Okay, so collection of many functions is a class.
Yeah, collection of, as I told you, that a keyboard has so many keys. So one key itself belongs to that keyboard. That's what I am telling. So def belongs to class. Then int belongs to class. So class of int, class of bool, class of str. So this means what? There is so many things inside that class, and I am picking one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So keyboard and key, you can say.
Class is like a very broad term we are talking.
Yeah, generalization.
We are telling about def and int. We are talking about one specific point.
Yeah, one specific term or one specific class. One specific. I am talking about age, I am talking about y, only one specific key. But there are so many keys inside that keyboard. So whenever we will have the data structure or data programming, so data structure means what? I just want a new one by myself. So maybe for that case, what is happening inside that keyboard? I know that inside that keyboard A to Z is already there, but I don't want A to Z. I don't like A to Z. I like, let's say, 7, number 7. So I am going to add this number 7 inside that class. So that is data structure. Like that is like Sir was telling na, like data analysis, data structure. So whatever is there inside that interpreter, that is given, no problem. But I just want by my own something new. To do something new, I am just using that class. So I will just, class is nothing but I will just like enlarge, or I will just make a little bit more space on that class, and I will make some functionality inside that class. I will make some new key inside that keyboard.
Okay.
And what is object? You can say with the same example, what is object? Let's say I am
keyboards.
Yeah, with that keyboard, let's say I am to have a similar example, let's say I am having the keyboard as a class, and let's say I will. So what is the working of that keyboard? Keyboard has the working principle that okay, if I press shift or if I press caps lock, then it will do the caps lock
Yes.
on. So I mean the working
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So what I want with these keys, that is the object. So object is nothing but
Okay.
I have something, but what I want from these, that is object. Object will tell me what will be the application of this of this key. Just k is already given in that keyboard, but what is the use of this key k, that will tell by object.
Yes, ma'am. So like class is we can say like uh, designing a circuit and that circuit alone. So when we power up the circuit, what output we get is an object,
Yeah, I mean,
something like that.
no, output is not an object. The object will be the power. How I am just
Power.
giving that power to the instrument.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that means I need power as well as I need the instrument, so that I will get the output. So for having any type of successful data structure, I need one class, I need one object. That's what Sir was also
Yeah.
mentioning at the very beginning. I need two things. One, I need class, I
Yes.
need object. So that means I need keyboard as well as I need the power supply, so that I can do something on that. I mean, keyboard and power
Yes.
supply is not a good example. But yeah, like, you understand, like breadboard, and inside the breadboard some registers are there, but only with the register I can't do anything. There should be some power supply so that I can have some output. So on that breadboard, let's say register, capacitors, all are the classes, and I will have the power supply. Power supply will tell me which capacitor will do how it will work, or which register will do how. So as a whole, this will be a setup, and this will give some output to me.
Okay. Okay. But action part is object. Simply
Sorry?
that action that in between action part is called object.
Yeah, I mean, what I will do with these objects, what I will do with this
Yeah.
class, that is object.
Yeah.
Some
So building.
multiplication, some addition. So I have something,
Okay.
but what I need to do with this, that is object. As a whole, all these things will make us a successful data structure.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Actually, what I want to tell is like, sir, the way of teaching is very good, but so in order to understand the subject, at least we should have some very basic knowledge of programming, and at least we should know some very basics of data structure, because I don't have both. So when I'm hearing for the first time, like there is a lot of confusion. What is this? What is class?
Yeah,
What
data
is
structure you can understand right now, right? Like a class and def, you can see one keyboard. Inside that keyboard, there are so many keys. So class and def,
okay.
this is fine. Now, if the keyboard is connected with the power supply, then only we can have the connection, or then only we can have the functionality of this keyboard. Otherwise, we can't have. So without any object, class is nothing. So class as well as object as a whole, it will make a data structure. That's it.
And so finally, ma'am, actually during the session there are total 3 breaks, the net got disconnected. But finally, when we get this live session, can we get in a single shot, single video,
Yeah, sure,
or
sure.
it will be different?
Actually, no. Actually, it will be. See, whenever the power was dropped, that I understand. But at that time, also my OBS is on, so OBS will be on automatically for whole the time. So OBS, the recording is for all the time. So whenever it will be little bit that power supply will go on, you just skip that portion, then you can see that.
Okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Like today, I think I have asked a lot of questions to you. So if I have caused any trouble to you, I'm really
Yeah,
sorry, because
it's
that.
it's fine, no problem. So yeah, okay, Tata bye bye, and it is already
Thank-
2023. Okay, Tata.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.